neither team fouls to give, both in the penalty. Under 2 to play. Harden, step back, puts up the 3, got hit, shot's good, and one! James Harden double team, and a chance for a 4-point play.
Early breather. We'll probably see LeVert more with the second unit. Oh, Harden! Oh, that's silly! Up top for Capella, James Harden.
Watch those handles. We've been having the pleasure of seeing Kyrie Irving, but James Harden goes to work. The drop pass to Capella.
Anthony Towns being out, and he's really showing that he's got some value.
Well, he started for him 2 or 3 years ago, so it's not like he's unfamiliar.
Oh, the pass through the legs, right through the wicket. That ought to count for more.
Could Harden be working on the quadruple double here tonight, Jim, as he goes between the legs of Gorgie Jang on that one?
Harden drives, dunks.
Oh, baby, and he gets a nice low 5 there from Russ Westbrook.
Take another look at the drive and slam for James Harden. It's targeted to the front row.
Yeah, the 2 ladies in the front row.
Pocket pass and a beaut from James Harden. Clint Capella, 8 straight for Houston.
This pass between Harden's legs a few possessions ago. What a great pass through his own 5-hole. Through the pocket there to Capella for the dunk.
And the crowd has a little bit of life back. Harden fires. Oh! Brooks was all over him and it still went in.
He's another Serbian in his 3rd year. Harden. Oh, what a pass! No look. Hook pass to Capella.
Look at Harden. He's got 2 guys on him. He knows he's got Holmes on him, so Capella's got to be open somewhere. The Woodlands Church Super Bowl shows you what a great pass over the shoulder that was to Capella. Don't call a play. They know what they want.
Hopefully it's a made 3. And it is! To beat the buzzer in the 3rd quarter.
Harden coming alive. Was 0 for 8 to start from 3-point range, but now knocking some down.
He's probably going to spend some time moving back and forth, but Otto Porter's out with a foot sprain. Throw the lob and dunk it down.
How about that pass? Look at this over-the-top pass. Capella's open, so Harden's got to find a way to get.
Harden working against Ojai.
Well, he's standing right there. That's the great.
Fouled and one, a potential 4-point play for James Harden.
Catching you with that step back and then for you to commit. It's just great because he gives you that little jab step, the step back, your momentum is coming into him, and then he'll take the hit and fall down, even if he didn't get hit.
James looks like he's settling for a 3. Now he drives. Back outside over his head to Russell. Wow, what a play. On the side.
Look at this pass from James over the head as Rudy Gobert is getting in there to guard.
And Jeff Green in his first game as a Rocket hit 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. He didn't even know the offense, but he said he didn't need to. There he is right there. Thank you very much. The foul. Watch him on the double team. Watch him here on the. Now, he's 36 years old, but he's still got the hops.
He set the screen for James. They switched, and he just cut back door.
Shooting in the mid-40s and limited opportunities for 3 this year for the Hawks. Harden, oh my goodness. Now you see him, now you don't.
Oh my goodness.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Harden deep. Oh, count it! And he's fouled. A 3-pointer could be a 4.
The step back is devastating. It's like Kareem's sky hook. It's like Hakeem's dream shake. It's unguardable. And when players lunge at it.
But you have to obviously give up something to get somebody like Anthony Davis.
James Harden to the rim, countered and a foul.
Well, James Harden is accustomed to getting to the free throw line with consistency. Gets a nice little roll there. But his ability to attack the big on the switch favors us in the middle.
Oh, this is Wiggins.
Crossover by James. Hey, he's coming alive now.
Doubles, and then he went inexplicably cold for the last game and a half. And here he is here tonight trying to find his way, and that's a good drive. His cut.
Still with it. Goes in. to beat the shot clock.
It's ridiculous.
Again, shot clock's winding down. The heave! 40 for Harden!
For a few years, they're going to be good.
Yeah, they're the youngest team in the league in terms of average age. Can it be 3 straight? Oh, it can! Yes, it can! He's hit 3 straight incredible threes. Fans want him to shoot again. Fumbles it. Steps back. There it goes! And there it goes! Begging him to do it again. And he did.
He's got 47.
Capela's really improved his free throw shooting in the last 10 games. Turnover by Denver. Harden. Back to Capela.
That's a great decision. Now, Capela dunked it and he lost his shoot. It's a 3-on-1 fast break, so James forces the defender to pick him up and then gives it to the finisher, Capela.
7 on the clock. Step back 3. Get out of here. City. James Harden. Well, it's a new look in 2020. The headband and the cornrows.
Get the ball coming to you. I got to shoot it. I haven't touched it in a while.
Harden goes to his right, puts it up and in, and he'll get a third.
He's the best ISO player to ever play in the NBA. You see Craig doing his best to try to stay in front, but James is so strong, he's able to get by the defender and absorb some contact.
Shot clock at 5, a steal. The interception by Harden. Harden puts it into another gear as he gets to the rim, and he'll go to the line, a 3-point chance.
Stepped up one player, and Harden off the defense gets a nice easy one.
Next one will send the Rockets to the line. Harden steps back and fires, and he hits. Oh, what a cold-blooded three by the Bears.
Harden with his 6th made 3 tonight. Look at how he creates space with the step back. All game long after the first quarter, the Nets have been having a guy stay on James in a box and 1. And yet Harden still has 44 points.
8 on the shot clock. James. Look how that defense is glued to him, and he makes it. Count it, and 1.
Yeah, here's the whistle right there. So he just throws it up to try to get a shooting foul, but he's got such a great touch. There's the foul across the arms.
Man, Matt, is he strong or what?
Think about all the players that have played in the NBA, Drex. Only 10% of those players have a career high of 40.
There he is again! James Harden with his 8th three-pointer of the game. Rockets missed their last 6 shots. Somebody got to step up and hit it. There goes James to the basket. That helps. That's one way to get a 3, 2, and the foul.
There's more space in the paint for James to drive. Muscala's a nice player, but he's not Steven Adams. And James able to get past him with a couple long steps. And look at him stretch out with the left arm off the glass.
Well, as I mentioned, Vince Carter, 20th on the all-time scoring list. Put up 25,000 plus points. Harden steps left. It goes in, and James Harden is closing in on 20,000 career points himself.
Harden working off the McLemore screen, goes behind the back, and McLemore hits a 3. 4 of 5 from 3-point range. Houston here in the first.
Well, they don't want to switch and put Lou Williams on Harden, so they end up trapping, which leaves McLemore open, and a great delivery by Harden.
Harden with the steal. 3 on 2 for the Rockets. Harden with the step through. Got it! The beard strikes again.
The steal, the push, and then the decision after a survey on the court. Takes a little contact. And he's got the strength, and when he puts the ball out in front of him.
And it went right by Whiteside. Harden dribbles by 1. Alley-oop, Capela.
That's a way to reward the big man running down the middle of the floor. There's the Rockets in the fast break. When you got your big man running down the middle of the floor, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense because you got to try to pick up the ball and the rim.
Harden now, the Euro step and an easy 2. James Harden starting to get in the rhythm.
And here's Harden. That's a thing of beauty. Great finish.
Rebound to Capela. 14 rebounds for Capela. Harden got a step.
There's Mike D'Antoni's offense.
Points per game off drives at a ridiculous 15.6 points per game.
Denver had a great playoffs last year in the NBA, and there's Harden fouled on the shot. Will they count it?
Unbelievable. Will Teach. See how Jamal Murray reaches? So James comes up through the hand check, makes the shot after the contact. Here's a better angle of it. This is what makes Harden so great. He's so difficult to guard.
Now he's bringing it up off the dribble. 3 men around him. In for 2 and 1. James Harden's doing everything. Who has scored the last 15 points for Houston?
This guy right here.
Good guess.
And gets hit in the face. Jared Allen trying to block the shot, and Harden takes a shot across the head. What a finish.
Harden goes behind the back, gets to the rim, and what a beautiful shot off the glass. Wanted the call, didn't get it.
Defensively to start the game. But this is just the torture chamber. I mean, he's so good in isolation. Kawhi Leonard got away with a reach there.
Harden, foul, get in there, yes! And wanted a chance to tie it up at the stripe.
Harden's only 4 for 19 from the three-point line, so he goes into the paint and is going to get an opportunity for 3 the old-fashioned.
With everything intact. Harden pulls his way to the basket for 2 and 1.
Get that ball to drop in.
Oh, man. There are 2 Bulls in the China.
One-on-one with T. Harden drives, got fouled, and it counts. +1. And he's got 40.
On the offense, Harden almost double teamed, so Covington gets out of there. Harden with a long 3, and he hits it. James Harden finding the range.
But I'll take your word for it. Hard to pull back 3.
Wow.
Green pulls down the board. Wiggins. There goes another turnover. Houston with this small ball lineup forcing 2 turnovers, and the lob up for Westbrook, set up by the Beard. Here in San Francisco, the pick. Harden to Westbrook. Best of friends. GQ cover boys. We're off and running here in the Bay.
Get the English to drop. Poked away, though, by Rivers. Harden drives, is fouled, and scores with the right hand off the window. He's up to 19 now.
Against Portland, where he didn't look like he's moving right, all of a sudden, these forays to the basket are resulting both in baskets and free throws. He leans left. He initiates that contact. Great drivers don't think too.
And he'll get more minutes tonight with all the injuries that Denver has.
They had a monster game against the Rockets in Denver this year.
Yes, he did. Oh, beautiful. Alley-oop to Capella. Help that official out.
Watch how Jokic is trying to play both James and Clint. And Jokic actually did a pretty good job of getting back into Capella's lap. But this is a really good finish for Clint.
5 for 14 behind the arc for OKC. Harden. Couple of Euro steps and a basket.
James with the change of direction right there, and another change of direction right there. And Muscala just trying to stay straight up and down and stay square.
He whiffed. He whiffed. He was trying to get.
And playing great basketball is checked in. This guy is a defensive wizard. He gives Harden some space, and that was too much space.
Yeah.
Gone 15 of 41. Make it 16 of 42. A much-needed three-point field goal.
On an 11-0 run. Harden mismatch on Horford. That jumper's wet.
Well, look where he's at. Just how people have extended their range off the dribble. It's just easy.
Okay, but you get lucky.
Maybe you've just winded the other team. Oh, 2 and 1 for Harden.
Coming in, look at all the black jerseys around him. 3 guys trying to guard him. Can't stop him.
Rockets are 3 for 10 from the free throw line and 6 for 17, like yours used to be. Oh, great play. He was able to sneak that one-hander up and in, and then he got fouled. Throw line, I say that tongue-in-cheek, but he only went to the free throw line once in the last game.
So Torian Prince reach in and get him on the arm right there as James able to get past his defense.
And then you put Looney in there with them. So 3 guys are not playing here tonight.
Harden with a three straight away butter for James Harden. Now up to 17 for the game.
There's the double team. They're shading over to Harden. Now it's just Murray and Harden over Murray. Can't stop him one-on-one.
Seriously.
Played by Shabbat. Gets it away. And hits. Come on.
That's a step back pump fake three.
That is number 6 on Beverly.
Oh my goodness, come on. I mean, look, what do you do as a defender? This is why he goes to the line so many times.
Harden to the basket. Oh, how did he get that in? I thought he was passing that ball.
Watch James go around the screen by PJ. In and out dribble. Just threw it up. A little bit of contact by Morris. Maybe not a foul, but he had to get it over the top of Memphis. Now with 3.5 seconds on the shot clock, get one up.
So they go to Harden. Throws right by Gordon.
That's a good way to do it.
James back to Capella. Oh, man. Talk about a whirly bird.
Go back and take a look at this pass from Harden. The pocket pass to Capella, who does the double clutch.
Two-handed.
The double clutch Space City slam.
Makes a difference when you're closer to that three-point shooter when he shoots. Harden goes around 3 players, throws it up, and it goes in. They're going to go on with the shot, and he's so strong, nobody else would have gotten that off.
No question. And the strength to get it up through the contact and the touch to get it to bounce around and go in, that is a unique combination there.
Boy. James Harden is not going to beat us here tonight. Foul, get in there, yes. It took a tour, fell through.
So as he's coming down, there's a double team. Actually 3-4 red jerseys around him. That's why Nick Nurse is trying to double him and take the ball out of his hands, because he is devastating when he's going down.
House to PJ, down to Capella. Capella had Curry on him but didn't see him. And Harden all the way to the basket.
Now I like that play from the Rockets. And they break it down into the paint, and then they kick it back out to Harden, who's playing one-on-one with no help. So as James is continuing to have to face double teams.
George, bad pass, and Harden's going to have the easiest 2 of the night for him.
8 players from Houston.
That was the 8th rebound for Russell Westbrook. And another 4-point possibility the Harden way.
James Harden scored 48.2 points per 100 possessions. It was the highest points per 100 possessions in NBA history. Capella had 2 back-to-back 20-point rebound games last season as Harden hits the 3.
It will go, plus the foul on Hart. He has scored the last 9 for the Rockets. You mentioned the landing space foul that was given to McLemore. They just gave it to Hart.
Now the Rockets have to score. Harden, great move. That was pretty decisive. 3 run by the Houston Rockets. Timeout, Minnesota.
Because it's in his numbers, but more importantly, the confidence that he exudes has gotten him to that all-star type level.
Step back 3 for Harden is true. It's an early 3. First quarter action, second of our doubleheader, TNT Tuesday night.
Right at his average in his 6th game. He's been consistent every game.
And you know what's coming. Post up, trying to get to the left hand.
And you know what's coming when you get outside the arc there. Harden, who's guarded by Justin Jackson. Harden drills a 3. That looks like James Harden right there.
Just pity-pat with the feet. Justin Jackson thinking about trying to challenge, doesn't get there in time. James.
You know, Canada ought to have a pretty good Olympic team next year. Hey, that guy can fly too, and he's 6'10". He's number 9. Step back by James.
We know that James is too good of a three-point shooter to go into an extended slump, and there's that step back going to his left, which is even harder than the one going to his right.
Harden picked up. Nice pass to Hartenstein.
The Woodlands Church Supermo. You can see Gorgie Jank coming over to try to take the charge on Harden, so that opens up Hartenstein. And that's the way to go.
Well, they need to start getting it because he keeps building a case.
I mean, these are just blow-bys against great defenders. Simmons, who's huge,